Um, People in the military, especially NASA, you don't deserve any sympathy. Empathy and respect, um, you need to work on that. Most of you aren't capable of it. You're supposed to be truthful and faithful and then honest with yourself. You're supposed to be able to look at a situation intelligently, compassionately, and faithfully with strength, assess the situation. You're supposed to be able to protect the innocent from the guilty. You're supposed to be able to make sure children can grow up to be good people and live in a good world, you know, with good lives. So you're not worthy, okay, of my sympathy. Empathy and respect, of course I have empathy and respect for, I have empathy for your conditions and respect for your life. But you're not worthy of my sympathy. Okay? You've done nothing but abuse me my entire life, judge me, try to manipulate me, and try to justify your arrogance and keep the people ignorant so we all subject to your arrogance. Well, you run the politicians, you scare the celebrities to death, and you're just very, very bad people. And then you put on commercials, you put on shows, and you have everybody believing that the puppets you put on TV are just spectacular and amazing people and are going to get so much done to make the world a better place for us to all live, knowing damn well all you want to do is continue genocide operations because you're addicted to it. Okay? So you're not worthy of my sympathy. Okay? My empathy and respect, you had that before I was born. But my sympathy? No. I can only sympathize with people that are abused and murdered by the likes of you because you are not capable of living empathetic and respectful lives. Okay? I guess this is a lot better video feed than the ones we made before, trying to connect to some of your puppets to get your puppets to stand up with me so we can be free from your tyranny and your arrogance. Okay? Now, I have no sympathy for you at all. If you are a home invasion, mass murdering pile of shit, if you're a rocket scientist that puts up satellites to abuse my family and sell products to people that are trained consumers and doing stupid dances for pieces of clothing used for a woman's sacred time so she can go out and run around and do philanthropy, gibberish, and bullshit instead of see her menstrual cycle as a sacred time because she's getting ready, her body is getting ready to do what is necessary for us to maintain life on planet Earth through a man loving a woman. Selling food and holding it hostage, holding housing hostage. You have the only water that's somewhat drinkable you put into bottles and hold it hostage too, because uh, you pollute the water that can't be held hostage, that you won't hold hostage. Say, drink this if you ain't going to pay for our bottled water, and then just, lay down and die. And then ask your magic gods in the sky for mercy. It ain't ever going to happen. And then watch us and study us and laugh at us as we sit there praying to a magic god in the sky to save us from your satellites. Okay. I have lots of sympathy for those poor people that are dumb as a fucking box of rocks because you bombard them with Wi-Fi and mind fuck them all night and day. I have lots of sympathy for them. Okay. They're not capable of empathy and respect because they become just as brain dead and through ignorance are as arrogant as you are. Instead of standing up for the Lord's Prayer with me, they all want to grow up to be a superhero G.I. Joe mind fucker with Cobra. I watched the one the other night with the mind control device that Cobra came up with, and G.I. Joe had to go get radiation things to make their own, and Snake Eyes lives through it and survives it and saves a wolf in northern Canada or something like that to go get up in the Yukon or whatever to go get these precious elements for these amazing machines for those men, and they're satellite machines, and don't forget a lot of them are women too. Okay, guys? I'm going to load this one up. Man, you are a sad sack bunch of sorry-ass, Beetle Bailey-ass motherfuckers. You are Roger Ramjet and the Mindfuckers. You are some really mean people. Hey, look, it's Roger Hopkins guy from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. All right, guys, I'm watching TV. I'm watching the CW. All right, I'm about fixing to go up into the bar and put my music on and get my exercise on for the night, feel a little better. But if you guys want to feel good, you're going to have to be good. You're going to have to sing with people instead of in front of people. You're going to dance with people instead of in front of people. You're going to have to do things with people instead of in front of people. You don't stand in front of people, tell everybody how great you is. You're going to have to exercise with people instead of in front of people. You're going to have to exercise because it's healthy, not because you want money from people that are trained to be stupid by people that mind fuck you and laugh at you as they watch you through your devices, and they get to study you like an animal because you signed a legal contract that said everything's a-okay. All right? Okay, I love you. Let's load this one. We'll see if the AI can help us load it and tell all those spirits in the sky with Norman Greenbaum to get the fuck out of our houses, and see if the technology can start working with me to save us from this insanity, because celebrities and puppets ain't gonna show up. High on the hill was a lonely goat herd, lady, oh lady, oh lady, ooh.